So when I did the video about this woman, Afeni, right? And what it is that she specifically did to a black American woman, I made a second video stating that she is an immigrant. I didn't make any qualms about it. I said that just as if I knew 100%. And some people decided to question me in the comment section. They was like, well, how do you know? Where did she say that she was an immigrant? Where is any of that information? And yada, yada, yada. Again, some of the comments that I was able to gather, you can see directly for yourself. And I commonly told people that if you paid very close attention to how it is that she talked about the black American mother, she said something very specific. Within one of her grievances in her main video, she stated that, hey, we were having a conversation or things were being said, and she was saying racial stuff. If the Afeni woman was a black American woman, she wouldn't categorize or label something as racial. That is normally verbiage or wording of those who are not black American, who are not of this place. They are usually from other, and they don't like the comments of which somebody else is saying, because those comments could be potentially used on them or against them. So she took them as offensive, right? Because more than likely the climate of which we are currently in at this moment in time, dealing with things such as, immigration and the Trump administration, she more than likely took offense to some things because, again, she was thinking about herself. And also within that same video, you have some other people trying to say that, oh, you guys are just mad because she's FBA. Nothing basically states that she is an immigrant, or all these other things that you guys are trying to state. You're just trying to scapegoat and get away from the fact that you guys are the ones that do this to yourselves and all this other type of, right? A whole bunch of gibberish. And as most people would say, this is tether talk. Right? Because again, this person and a lot of these other people did not elaborate on how it is that they know that she is a black American. They're only going against what it is that I stated by way of the title, by way of the picture, and by way of the things verbally that I stated in the video. So because of that, and I know that these people are going to do any research, except for one person at the very bottom, and I'll read their comment after the rest of the information. Let's get to my proof. They say that a significant number of Jamaicans have Irish ancestry, estimated to be around 25% of the population, and this is due to the history of Irish migration to Jamaica, particularly to indentured servants during the colonial era. The Irish influence can be seen in various aspects of Jamaican culture, including places, names, surnames, and even aspects of the Jamaican accent. Historical context: indentured servitude. After England gained control of Jamaica in the 17th century, they brought over many Irish people, including some forced to come as indentured servants to work on plantations, especially sugar plantations. Forced migration. Some Irish were forcibly transported to Jamaica as political prisoners or convicts. Coexistence with Africans. The Irish and African populations in Jamaica often lived and worked alongside each other, particularly during the period of indentured servitude and later slavery. English control. The English government controlled over Ireland, and subsequent colonization of Jamaica led to the displacement and migration. Evidence of names. Places. Many Jamaican towns and places have Irish names, such as Irishtown, Clonmel, Dublin, Castle, Sigaville, Belfast, Athenry, and Kildare. Surnames. Irish surnames are common in Jamaica, including Burke, Collins, Kennedy, Mackey, McCormack, McDermott, McCann, O'Hare, and Walsh, among others. Irish Caribbean people refers to individuals of Irish descent who reside in the Caribbean or who have ancestry who originate in Ireland. This connection spans centuries, with Irish people arriving in the Caribbean as early as the 17th century, initially as indentured servants and later as merchants and planters. Their presence is particularly notable in islands such as Monastrate, which is nicknamed the Emerald Isle of the Caribbean due to its strong Irish heritage. early settlers, and indentured servitude. Many Irish people migrated to the Caribbean, particularly to islands such as Barbados, Jamaica, Antigua, and Barbuda, and Montserrat. As indentured servants, they often worked on plantations primarily growing sugar and tobacco. Montserrat Irish heritage. Montserrat stands out for its strong Irish connection, with a significant portion of the population having Irish surnames. The island's flag, crest, and national emblem all feature Irish symbols. Beyond indentured servitude. While many Irish arrived as indentured servants, some also came as free laborers and also part of merchant families. Legacy and cultural impact. The legacy of the Irish in the Caribbean is evident in place names, surnames, music, and cultural practices. From examples, Irish surnames like Burke, Collins, and Lynch are common in Jamaica. Redlegs in Barbados. In Barbados, descendants of Irish indentured servants are sometimes referred to as redlegs due to their fair skin. This community has faced socioeconomic challenges, including poverty and health issues. The Black Irish. The term Black Irish is sometimes used to describe people of mixed Irish and African descent, particularly in the Caribbean, which there was intermarriage and cultural exchange between the Irish and the enslaved Africans. Contemporary connections. The Irish and Caribbean regions continue to have links with people of both Irish and Caribbean heritage living in both places. An exhibition called Entangled Islands explored these connections, showcasing the stories of people with dual heritage. Last but not least, where does the last name McCoy come from? The surname McCoy has both Scottish and Irish origins. It is an Anglicized form of Gaelic name McAd, which translates to son of Ah. Ah was a common personal name in ancient Gaelic culture, possibly meaning fire or referring to a deity associated with fire. The first recorded instance of the name McAh dates back to 1098, according to the Dictionary of Manx Names. McCoy's surname is documented in both Scotland and Ireland as early as the 16th century. It became more widespread in the United States than in its country of origin by the 18th century. The name origin is tied to McCay clan of Scotland and is noted in the Gaelic McAd, meaning son of Ad or son of Hugh. Some believe that the name originated from the Norse Irish people of Ireland between the 13th and the 16th centuries. Another perspective is that the name originated in Ireland as early as the 11th century, associated with the O'Connors, Sept, and the clan was prominent in County Mayo before migrating to County Tyrone in the 16th century after O'Neill Rebellion. The most prevalent ancestries found in individuals with the surname McCoy are British and Irish, French and German, and Nigerian. People with the last name McCoy primarily have recent ancestry locations in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland and Ireland. In the United States, McCoy ranks as the 218th most popular surname. So hopefully with this amount of information, as well as, I've learned some things. Hopefully some other people have learned some things as well too. As stated before, a lot of the people who want us to leave some comments trying to question, oh, how did you learn this, and the third? Where did you get this from? Now you know where it is that I got it from. I did my due diligence. I did my own research, took some time and just looked and listened and wanted to know a little bit more. And to also find out that it could go either way. She could be directly from the islands, or she could also be Nigerian, or she could be a combination of both. Any which way, again, as I've stated before, from my findings, from my understanding of everything that we were able to go through, it is clear that this individual is not Black American, on top of the fact of how it is that she gave a initial verbal response in a video to what it is that she felt that the Black American manager has stated in a conversation, and how it is that she initially took offense directly to it. So there you go. Let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I listed in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.